I have been in Spain for 10 days now, and more specifically in Barcelona, Catalonia. And if you're watching this video, maybe you're considering traveling here as well. And I thought that there's so many videos showing you all the scenes and the sights that you can find. I'd rather just tell you my experiences here, the people I've met, the places that I've seen, the fun that I've had, the food we've tasted. So if you're interested in that, stick around. I'm going to show you guys and tell you guys how it's been here in Barcelona. My name is Ryan McNeil, and today we're in Spain. So starting with the places, here in Barcelona we are at the zoo today, and that's a great place to start if you love animals. I know most of the people watching my videos love animals, so that's why we're starting here. But as an American coming to Europe, specifically Spain, Barcelona, it's a big city, and a lot of the buildings are built like castles, and to me this is really impressive. I've never seen anything like this. So you have churches, restaurants, hotels, shops, everything you see, every shop, every building is pretty much built out of stone with balconies and plants everywhere, and it's just really cool. It makes you feel very small to walk the streets. It feels very old, very ancient, and this is one of the coolest things about here in Barcelona is that everything feels so old and ancient, especially as an American. Now, I know the city's probably relatively new compared to some other places in Europe, but to me, this was a very ancient city, and everything looking like a castle was very cool, and I know you'll enjoy it. Now, as for the people that I've met on my trip here in Barcelona, I actually came here completely alone. I did not know anybody, and so this was the biggest challenge for me, but it actually worked out so well because every day I would go out, find food, and then find like the local bars or clubs or restaurants and just begin to make friends with whoever I found. And this worked out really well, so well in fact that several nights this week I was actually able to stay with friends and go out with them till very early in the morning, very late at night. As you know, here in Spain, everybody is going out to dinner late at night. They are staying up really late, going to clubs and the discos and all sorts of things. So I've made so many friends, like wonderful lifelong friends through Instagram, and now we're just gonna stay in touch. And to me, that's been one of the most important parts of this trip is the people that I've been able to meet. So I know if you come to Spain yourself, you will certainly meet lots of friendly people that are willing to help you and join you and let you come with them to do all sorts of fun stuff. So you never know what you're in for when you make friends here in Spain. And that brings me to the fun that we've had here in Barcelona. So along with meeting all these new friends, literally every single day, we've gone out for food, drinks, and eventually the discotecas, which are the nightclubs here in Spain. And let me tell you that after going to clubs in the US, I've been to a lot of places just for fun, to party, and here was absolutely crazy. The clubs do not close until like 6 a.m. So by the time we get home, the sun is like rising and everybody is having a wonderful time. So we've gone out and met so many people, and when you go out to these clubs, even at midnight, they're not even full, they're just getting started. 1 o'clock, 1:30, the club can still be like lots of people with line way outside the building, and by 4:30, 5 a.m. the place is absolutely going crazy. I'm sure that if you are used to going to clubs like this, then maybe it's something that's not new to you, but if you haven't seen a party like this, it's actually one of a kind. It's truly unique, an amazing experience. And I have to say, if you come to Spain and you are of the younger crowd and this is something that you'd be interested in doing, I cannot recommend enough that you go to La Barceloneta, which is the beach here, and that is where a lot of the clubs are located. And as a side note, the beaches are a lot of fun as well, but beware, there will be people not wearing clothes, and for me as an American, this was totally different. Didn't expect to see a bunch of naked people, but you know, there's places on the beach that's not allowed as well. So if you are with a family or with kids, you can go somewhere where you're not gonna have to worry about that. But just be careful if you decide to walk the entire way, because eventually you'll run into this area. Also, there's a gym that people are doing calisthenics, which is for me the kind of workout I like to do on the bars, with people doing push-ups and handstands on top of bars. It's crazy, they're so strong. I did a little bit of that myself, but I'm not near as talented as some of these people. It is really impressive, so I recommend walking to this place on the beach where people are doing gymnastics. It's really a unique experience. Another thing that you have to try when you're here in Barcelona is the food, and obviously you're gonna get hungry, you're gonna go eat, but there's so many restaurants from around the world that I didn't realize would be here, as it is an international city. So other than eating tapas and paella and patatas bravas, like a lot of the local foods here, you can also find really great Neapolitan pizzas from Italy. You can find food from South America because there's a lot of Latino and Latina culture here as well. So there's so many restaurants to choose from. Definitely take your time to explore around. Don't just stay in the tourist zones. Make sure you make your way out of these places and into the heart of the city where you can find some of the most authentic food that you will find here in Barcelona. And for me, it's been a wonderful experience trying new foods, especially with new friends. And I just cannot recommend enough that you get away from the places where there are lots of people and find something for yourself that's really unique and special, and you will definitely have a memorable experience. I hope you've enjoyed learning some things about Barcelona and hearing some of my personal experiences. I know there's lots of videos where you can see the tourist sites and places to eat. I recommend watching channels like Spain Revealed. He's very good at showing you restaurants you should go to and sites you should see while you're here in the city. But from my personal experience, I just wanted to give you guys a story of how I got here, what I'm doing here, and I spent a lot of this trip not making a lot of content, which normally I would be doing, but I came here more for myself than for others. So this is my last day, and I really wanted to get a full experience so that when I came to tell you what it was like, I really had a good understanding of my trip here so far. And I can actually recommend coming here. The city was safe, it was beautiful, the people were wonderful, the places were awesome, the food was great, and the fun was unbelievable. So that's all I've got for you today. My name is Ryan McNeil. Check out trickstars.com. That's how you support the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video when we're back in America. Peace.